we will have introduction to Computer Science 597 project course. It was actually originally Dr. Ning Chen planned to present, but today I will present this course because I sometimes teach this graded project course as well, so I can cover it. So let me show you my screen here. In the right-hand side, you can see the campus camps view. I just posted to let you taste the campus life, even though it is closed down. Campus is closed, but this is view of the campus. So if you visit this web page, you can see all the campus camps here. Okay, so if you go back here to the schedule, so you have left this fall and the spring semesters. So in the last semester in the spring, you will have this project course. So to complete this project course, you must complete the first project course, 597 number 1. Now it is changed to the 589. So if you have not completed this course yet, you must take this in summer. If you complete already, I believe almost you completed this project course 1. So the last project course, 597, you will perform project as you planned in your proposal, as you proposed in your proposal you built in the first project course you did in the summer. So the first project course is the prerequisite for this second project course. I believe your proposals are already submitted and confirmed, so approved, so it will be fine. But if you have not had any approval, in that case, you must get approval first. So you need to contact to the previous project course instructor to get approval for your proposal. So how do you know you got approval? If you got a grade at that time, A and B, you're fine. So for the proposal, you got A or B, we will accept that proposal as is. But if you have a C or below, you have problems. So in that case, you need to contact the new graded advisor for the new course, and then you need to get approval for that. So for now, we have not assigned the instructor for the next project course. So it is proper to contact to the previous graded project instructor for now. If you have any problem, of course, you can contact the program coordinator with me. So you can contact me anytime for any problem you have. So the reason to have this graded project course is to let you have a chance to really understand the real world problem, how to solve real world problem. So we expect from the previous project course, while you build a proposal in that course, you performed some survey, literature survey, market survey, we expect, and then you found a certain project you like to do. So at that time, you should have a reason, rationale why that project is proper for your case. So that's why you proposed in that way and you got approval at that time. if you find, oh, I made a mistake, or I changed my mind and I like to do something else, there is no problem. You just submit another proposal, new proposal, to the instructor and get approval. There are two ways to do it. When you start new project course in next spring, you can ask instructor to get to have a approval. But in that case, probably you are very so busy to do everything at that time. So you may ask your previous advisor, previous project course instructor, to get approval for the new project. That's one possibility. If you cannot contact successfully with the previous instructor, then you can contact me. So you should have a proper proposal when you start next project. So I recommend you go ahead with the proposal you already built, just due to the time limitation you have. But if you really want to change it, still you can change it, I told you. So in the new project course, you must follow the schedule and the activities you proposed in your proposal last time you did. And then document everything based on that. And then submit draft report and the final report. So when you provide the draft report, and then instructors will give you comments on that. So in my class, it is called by Midpoint project report or draft report. So for the draft report, you don't need to fill in everything because you have not completed the project yet. But you must have a proper cover page. So there is a required cover page in the department. So it is a department level requirement, we must follow it. So extremely speaking, even though you don't have a proper contents, you may have a chance to pass the course, but if you don't have a proper cover page, you cannot graduate, you cannot pass. So that much it is required, it is required one. So to learn about the requirements, you can refer to Master's Project and Thesis Guideline published by the Computer Science Department through this link. So if you go to this link, you can find out information for that. So for example, so if you click this one, so if you forget this link, it's a simple type of CSU, CSF, and the CS department. So you can easily find out from the Google. And then go to the resources and go to forms and documents here. Then you can find out handbooks, master thesis, project thesis. So click there and find out here, method, project thesis proposal. You already used this in the previous project course to build the proposal. But for the last project course, you must use this one, refer to this one. So it shows required cover page and the table of contents. So it has an example of table of contents. So for example, click this one, you can download it. So it looks like this, master project and thesis guideline. So review all this, but the most important part is cover page. So for the grade report, you must have this cover page. Department of Computer Science, correct. But for our form, we will have here, we will change this computer science to software engineering. So we will provide a template for this when you start this course. So you don't need to worry about it much. You can get the template there. But remember, you must have this project cover page. You have used another cover page for your proposal, which looks like this one. This is for the definition. This is for the proposal. This is not the final project cover page. So don't use this one and use this cover page. Okay? We still use a Department of Computer Science. We don't have a Department of Software Engineering. Software Engineering is a program within the Computer Science department. So Department of Computer Science, correct. But Master of Science degree in Computer Science is wrong for the MSE students. So we will change this part to the software engineering. That is the only difference. And again, we will provide a template, Word file template later. And another thing, the most important, one of the most important thing is table of contents. Table of contents. You must have minimally in your project report. You can document anything you think proper for your case, but you must have a certain limited contents. Limited contents. So this example table of contents shows, sample table of contents shows the minimal requirements you must have in your project report. So you don't need to follow exactly 100% like this for your project report, but you must have these contents as a chapter title, section titles in your report. So there are two types of project you can do. Probably you already learned about this in the previous project course. So one is a development project, which involves mostly software development. Another type of a project is research-oriented project. Research-oriented project is like a thesis. If you have any great idea you like to publish in this area, and then probably you perform the survey, literature survey in this area, and you compare, or you discuss about their ideas, and you compare your new idea, which is different from their ideas, and you need to compare your ideas. So you have to provide some kind of the comparative study there, and then you suggest what is your idea. That is a research-oriented project. Research-oriented project may or may not include coding. It's up to it is up to your particular project. So your advisor can advise you whether you must have a code for that or don't need to have it. It depends on the project type. So if your idea is so great and you should spend a lot of time for the literature survey and the comparative study and that kind of discussions and the discussion about your new ideas, and then probably coding itself is not much important for that, or coding is may not be necessary for that kind of a project. So, but it must have a great idea really to be publishable in the field. So it should be a really good new idea. in general, most of MSE students are doing developed type project. For the developed type project, you must have a table of contents in this way. So if you compare these two different types of projects, table of contents, it is different. For the research type, you must say about objective of study, and you should talk about the research approach or methodology, and you should talk about the research result and the analysis of result. In this way, you have to discuss in your project report. But for the project, a development type project, contents will be different. Here you have to talk about what is the objectives, and then you go through all the software development process here. Requirements, designing, architectural design, detailed designing, and implementation, coding, and testing, installation, and operation of your system. So as you can see here, the contents will be different depending on different types of project. So when you build this midterm project, which is draft project report, at least you should have a cover page so that we have a chance to check whether you understand what is the correct cover page. So we can have a chance to correct it. And a list of references. By providing them, you may convince us you are doing your project properly. And then fill in the minimum contents at least. So you should have a table of contents, and then based on that table of contents, you can fill in certain contents on that. You don't need to fill in everything in the draft, but you should have a few paragraphs to convince the instructor, convince you understand what kind of thing you should put in each section. And you can get the help from Writing Center, which is located in the Pollack Library North, on the first floor in the middle of campus, but due to this pandemic situation, they are closed now. So instead, they are providing online help. So if you need help for your writing, I strongly recommend you visit Writing Center and get help. They may not go through everything for your report. So you should spend every certain time for every week to ask only small portion to get help for your life. So you must start getting help from this Writing Center from the beginning. At the end of semester, they are busy, you are busy, everybody is busy. You may not get much help. So start get help from them as early as possible. Probably from now, you may get help from them, so you can learn how you can get proper help from them when you really write your project report. And finally, you should build and provide a project report. Whenever I click mouse, it goes to the next page. That's what it happened. So you must keep the record format. Again, the most important two components for your report is proper cover page and the proper table of contents. Okay, so be sure about that. And academic dishonest issue applies to this. So you can get some help from some tools, online tools, to check your plagiarism issues, or also you can get the help for your writing from those tools. So through my courses probably you had a chance to learn how to use tools and how to check you are right. So I believe you can do this easily. The course materials will be, of course, available during the Titan. So when the course starts, you can get all the resources from there. Okay, again, for this project course, the most important thing is preparation. You must have approved the proposal from the previous project course. That's the big key. And then you will provide two reports, draft report and the final report. The most important thing is you should have a correct cover page and the proper table of contents. Okay. These are the references you can use. The most important part is this project and thesis guideline. I show you on the right hand side. And the others are for your information, in general, for your to achieve your gradation successfully. So read them and find out you update all the requirements. Okay, I think that's all to present for this course. So again, this course may or may not be taught by Dr. Min Chen. So we haven't completed the scheduling yet for the spring, next spring. We will do it soon, so you can get that information after a few weeks. Any courses for the 597 project course? Do you have any questions in the chatting?
No questions in the chat right now.
No questions, okay. Whenever you have questions, anytime, send me email. Send email to your previous instructor regarding proposal. If you cannot get any help from the previous instructor, you can always ask help from the program coordinator.